I ran out of fuel on my drive to the petrol station.
That low.
That low. So you know where my house is? You know the 7-Eleven that I fill up. Do not dox me.
Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings the Friday drinks chat to you. This week's the game we bring back, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And the new segment we have as well is Hypotheticals, little Olympic twist this week. But before that, throughout the week, we got me and Miguel, we have Rowie.
G'day.
We have Kush.
Yes, sir.
And Seni.
Hello. I went back to my physio recently and I always like hearing his stories, but this time he didn't have a story for me. This time he tried to sell me an app. So he said this, he's like, do you like gaming? And I'm like, oh yeah, I like playing, FIFA, Fortnite, etc., etc. But he's like, what about mobile gaming? And I'm like, oh, not really.
This seems like an ad I've seen plenty of times on YouTube.
And then he's like, oh, there's this new app that's come out. My friend came out with it, so he created the app. It's in beta right now, but you can win free money off the app.
Oh, yeah?
So it's like the way it works is you download the app, you sign in, and every time you use it, you get like little tickets. So you get tickets for sending a message, tickets for sending a little emoji, tickets for, sending a GIF.
There's like a messaging.
It's like it's like a WhatsApp, but there's more to it. He's like,
okay.
There's also a page, like one of the pages in the app, where you can just watch ads. And for
on repeat.
It's like for every ad you watch, you get tickets. So there's a maximum
massive brain rot right there.
300 ads you can watch in a week, and you'll get X amount of tickets. And then you also get multipliers. So at the start of every week, you get a random multiplier.
Two times, bro. What is it? The times two.
No, that's what I got on
like
Zinger Poker, dude. When I spun the free wheel.
Double XP
Remember that?
That's what it was.
So it's like that. And then if you finish watching 300 ads, you get another multiplier on top of that. And then at the end of the week, come the Sunday, all your tickets, whatever you have, gets entered into a massive lottery. And there's a jackpot of X amount of dollars. And then depending on how many tickets you have, you can win a slice of it. So he said 2 weeks ago, it was $1,500. There's maybe 100 or 200 people using the app currently. So he won $300. Just like that.
This is in beta?
This is in beta.
So we can all download it right now.
And he's like, yeah. Encourage all your friends, send it around. Because then if you share it with the link,
here we go. Does he get $5 and you get $5?
He gets some money with it.
Here we go.
So I haven't downloaded it yet. I want to see, should I download it, boys? It sounds a bit sus.
I would love you to download the app.
All right, fine.
Because I reckon we all download the app. And then we just see how much money we win, put it in the podcast account, do something fun with it, maybe a little giveaway.
All right.
I don't care about this referral code nonsense that, Grant the physio, is that his name?
Yeah, Grant the physio.
Then when Sen refers us, it's an additional $5.
Oh yeah, Sen can have the $15. Yeah. But I'm thinking, dude, I've always loved this idea because you know how we were giving away ages ago, like for Christmas, we gave away a gift card to someone. Do you remember that giveaway?
I remember that, yes.
Yep.
So we had at the time, not that many entrants, right? So your chances of winning was extremely high.
Yeah.
And then after that, I realized, maybe there's these other smaller creators. Our friends started a bridesmaids dresses thing, right? There was a handful of people who entered. You had a 1 in 10 chance of winning bridesmaids dresses. So this feels very similar where there's an opportunity here, boys, that we have to take advantage of immediately.
Yeah, but I know Grant. He's a very popular physio, mate. He's shilled this probably to hundreds of people.
He said he's only shielded to one other patient so far.
No.
So far.
But I don't care that he's shielded to only one other patient. If you're telling me there's 500 people in the beta and literally saying you've got a work phone that you can just sit on the weekend playing those ads, you don't even have to look at them really.
Yeah, he's like, you just watch an ad, put your phone down and just walk away. Then your phone just runs ads for the next
I used to do this on
30
Zinger
seconds
Poker.
an ad. What's that? 30 seconds an ad, 300 ads. What's that?
A long time.
It's like a couple of hours.
This has been a classic thing in games though, but you get in-game rewards. You don't get chances of winning actual money.
Yeah, and
it's like Zinger Poker, you win more chips, for example, if you watch an ad.
And you can withdraw this money. Most important.
Yeah, it's real money.
It's real money.
Am I the only one excited by the opportunity here?
How do you get the real money? I don't get it. What?
So you can link your bank account or pay ID or whatever. So you win the money and you can just withdraw it straight out.
If you win, it's a lottery, right? Your ticket gets pulled.
It's
or
a
whatever.
lottery. It's literally just a lottery. And apparently they have a gambling license. So this is all above board.
Yeah, it's a lottery with 400 people, Kush.
This
I mean,
sounds too good to be true.
the grand prize is only $1,500, so it's not a.
But obviously, as more and more people come, the jackpot will go up higher and higher.
Yeah, but my odds of winning are less and less.
Exactly.
is
So let's
true.
get in right now
gotta get
at the
in.
ground
It's true,
floor,
it's true.
boys.
So it's a
Yeah.
beta. So it's not on the App Store. So he sent me
Exactly.
a random link, and this is what it takes me to.
Yeah, beautiful.
Does that look a bit sus, Kush?
What do you see,
That is,
Kush? What do you see?
I don't even know how to describe it. The logo is like a fucking DNA strain. That's what it looks like. And then it's like clicking below will copy this page. You'll be redirected to this page in the app. Powered by Branch, get the app. The logo for the get the app is just 2 documents.
No,
That's what it is.
that's just the branch link. If you click get the app, it'll take you to like. It'll
Okay,
take you to
press it.
So
something
has
else.
anyone ever done this before? I'm doing this live now.
press it. Let's see what happens.
Content.
Next week, we're going to hear Senny say, I went to the Apple store, got a new phone,
I assume
got malware.
it downloads a EXE or whatever.
No, it takes me to then a page in the App Store.
Yep, beautiful. Get it.
Goo Chat.
It's called,
So sorry.
it's called GU Chat.
Goo Chat.
They said Gooch Chat. I'm like, what?
Is the competitor WeChat? Or the Chinese government seems to be involved somehow.
What does GU mean? Does anyone know?
That's a lovely store in Japan that sells clothes, but I don't
the
think
Uniqlo.
it's a brother store of Uniqlo, but I don't think that has any relation.
Oh, okay.
Any reviews sent? Any
It's a
reviews?
very addictive game. I can't stop playing. I won $110 in the first week and was transferred very quickly
Wait, is
on
it
the
a
9th
game?
of July.
That's probably Grant writing the message for his mate.
Is it a game? I thought it was just a lottery.
No. So there's like the game part of it is like you watch the ads, you do other
That's
stuff.
not a game, brother.
That's not a game.
just
No,
TV.
but he's saying like every time you send a message, the
Yeah,
gifts,
exactly.
the whatever, the photos, you get some kind of thing back, like a game.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gamified.
Like a
They've
point-based
gamified
system.
me messaging you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'm in for it. I
I'm
like it.
actually, let's do it. We'll do it all today.
Uh-huh.
Download it, and then we'll come back next week with some findings.
Yeah, we'll see how much we can win.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Boys, I got something this week. In the live show, do we want to reveal some stuff that happened in the live show?
Yeah, give him some nuggets.
I've got a story associated with it. So in the live show, we tier listed feelings, right? One of the feelings was when you're running late in the morning and your car's out of petrol. I proceeded to then basically bring my brothers up and then just shoot them down in front of a live audience because they are massive culprits of leaving the fuel extremely low because they're too stingy to fill up petrol, right?
Mm.
It happened again. And this time, I ran out of fuel on my drive to the petrol station.
That low.
That low. So I was driving. So you know where my house is? Do you know the 7-Eleven that I fill up? Do not dox me.
Yes, that's 7-Eleven.
How many minutes would you say that drive is?
Probably a 4-minute.
It's a gentleman's four. It's close.
5 minutes,
But if you go
maybe.
at the wrong time, it's very hard to get in. A lot of
Yeah.
traffic. So it's very variable of how long it'll take you to get there.
So I went it's a 5-minute drive, and it was at a nice time where there was no traffic. And I'm driving, and I see it's low, and I call my brother. I'm like, first of all, why didn't you fill up? I'm giving him the double barrels here. I'm angry,
Hey,
right? And it's my youngest brother, and he's like, when I drove, it was so low that I was so sure that you would have filled it up, right? But I had driven 1 minute to pick my mum up, and I didn't bother filling up that time. And then he took it again after that, and he didn't even check because he was just assumed that it would be filled. He didn't even check. And so he had driven it, right? 35 minutes
what?
without even knowing that it was on empty. Then I've taken the car, driven the 5 minutes, and then as I'm entering the 7-Eleven, right, as I'm on that road in front of the piazza, I feel that the accelerator, it's just
Not accelerating.
happening.
it just goes straight down and there's no fuel. And I'm sitting here like, I cannot believe this has actually happened. By the way, this is the second time this has happened in my family. My mum copped the first tray. Poor Bindu was on a hill, mind you. Had to call NRMA, standing there for 3 hours. So,
What's wrong with your family,
yeah,
dude?
dude, this is
Fill up the car,
some
brother.
serious problems that needs to be addressed.
That guy just assumed it would be filled up. Didn't even check once.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what was happening there.
So fun.
So but luckily for me at least, I'm very close to the
Yeah.
petrol station. Like I'm
Probably a couple hundred meters.
not even like literally. I'm about to turn into the driveway of the petrol station.
Oh, okay. That's lucky.
Right, so I'm chilling. But now I'm some sort of gotta have to ask someone to help push my car.
Push it.
You know what I mean? So now I've gone to the petrol station, and the lovely Indian brother at the server, I was like, brother, please, can you do me a favor? Can you push my car? It's just here. Anyway, so him and another guy at the petrol station, bless their souls. I'm in the car, obviously on neutral, like steering, while I get these slaves to start pushing the car to the bunker. What's it called?
Like the good
Bowser.
old
The Bowser.
ancient Roman days, dude. You in the chariot getting pushed.
Although, dude, that was pretty fun in and of itself because I could hear them grunting. Like, honestly, it was pretty hard. Right?
Honest day's work, mate.
Honest day's work. But yeah, I'd like to shout out
Go on.
Rajesh at the petrol station. That was his name. Lovely fellow. And he's done me a solid there.
How does that happen? I've got nothing. Any other stories from this week?
No, I ran the same thing, but I still had fuel yesterday. So
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you said you did the same thing.
I was late to football because I left it for the morning, but I still had some kilometers left.
But have you seen the Hamish and Andy bit where they drive for literally like 100 kilometers before they run out of fuel? No, I'm getting blank faces.
I think your brother probably saw that.
Don't worry about it.
Decided to give it a go.
Yeah.
Test the limits.
Well, yeah, they tested the limits and they on their car got 100 Ks left
100K.
When it was empty. This is
when it was on zero. How many more
insane.
kilometers do you have in the tank?
How many is it meant to last? Do we know?
You're meant, as soon as it gets to empty, you're
Yeah.
meant to fill it up.
But
It's not
obviously
good for your
they're-
engine.
Mine says about 50 Ks. When it says fuel low, if I actually toggle to how many kilometers I should have left, it says 50.
I think mine's like 35 or something.
No, but mine, when yours says 0 kilometers left, have you ever got down to 0 kilometers left?
So go fill it up.
Yeah, well, that is
I'm already stressed when it's at
Yeah.
50, boss.
No.
Surely, you need to have an intervention with your brother. Sit him down, explain
The
why.
consequences.
Yeah, why this is an
Give him
All
the
they
business.
care about is the dollars in their bank account. And if that has to go down, it's not getting filled up from what I hear.
It's time to block the bank accounts.
I'm just saying, even if you feel that's not going to work.
That's
do you
actually
mean?
the
That's the
opposite,
opposite
design
problem,
effect.
boss.
Oh yeah, no, but then you take them away from all of the use of funds. So
Oh, you cut them out
Oh,
completely.
right.
Cut it
Yeah,
back
yeah.
completely.
That's crazy.
No, I'm just saying, because sometimes when fuel's expensive, I don't fill a full tank. I just chuck a half tank or a quarter tank and then, wait for a couple of days. There's my brothers listen. So please, I'm begging you boys, just fill
Put
up the
5. Just
petrol.
put at least 5, all right? 5 liters.
5 liters. That's all I ask, just to get me through the day and not have to stress about this nonsense.
Alrighty, friends, today's game is Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? This was actually inspired by something that happened on the weekend. We ordered food on Ro's phone, a whole bunch of us, about 10 of us, and he had to do the mathematics behind figuring out who had to pay for what. And my God, was that a painful watch. Watch him try and do some maths, calculate discount, etc., etc.
No, hang on.
No, we can leave it at that. Defend yourself. I'll give you 10 seconds.
So I got 40% off this particular venue, right? And so everyone ordered off my phone in 2 separate orders. So we were trying to calculate, but we didn't know it was 40%. So we were trying to calculate the percentage, right? Okay, this is getting boring.
It's actually boring.
I wasn't sure where he was going with
The
it.
story is he struggled with the maths, and I want to test everyone's knowledge. So the boys have whiteboards. Watch it on YouTube if you want to see their answers. I'll give you a bunch of questions. You give me the answer. First question, boys. Who was the first and only Australian Prime Minister to be sacked by the Governor General? Was it A, Gough Whitlam? Was it B, Edmund Barton? C, Kevin Rudd? Or D, Harold Holt?
I'll be honest. I do not even know what the Governor General does.
He has the power to sack the prime minister.
Does he have
No, but actually though,
Yeah.
I remember this fact. I remember they used to absolutely flog this when you go to Canberra excursions and whatnot.
Mm.
So that's the basis of the question.
Does he have any other, or she have any other roles?
Isn't it the link between the Queen/King and the and Australia?
Representative of the monarchy here in Australia.
fake role? All right.
Anyways, you ready?
Oh, I want to change my answer.
All right, we'll start with Sen. Sen, what'd you put?
I went Gough Whitlam with the little Homer Simpson at the bottom.
Kush?
I realized Harold Holt's the one who died.
He went missing.
Went missing, sorry. So I got that wrong, I'm sure.
Ro, what did you have?
I went with Gough originally, but then I changed to Harold because I thought if you die as the Prime Minister, what happens? Do you know what I mean? Maybe the Governor General has to sack the.
What the official procedure after you
the
die?
death.
Well, because he went
Just wrote
missing.
HH.
No, because he went missing, right? He didn't.
Yeah, it wasn't confirmed he
wasn't-
died on
so
that
I
day.
thought maybe the Governor General had to be like, okay, we can't find him. We'll sack him off, get someone else in.
That's not a bad, train of thought.
Fair enough, but you're still wrong.
Is it
It's
Gough?
Gough Whitlam. It's Gough Whitlam.
Stick with your instincts, you idiot.
All right, boys, keep count of your own scores. Senny got one on the board. Next question, easy one. How many states are there in Australia?
Yeah, let's all work together
4,
on this one, I reckon.
5.
1, 2. States? Specifically states?
How many states are there in Australia
Oh.
is the question I
Zen,
am.
you should have left it.
3. I actually can't count
6.
right now. Let me just write them all.
He's writing the fucking.
Have I missed one? Okay. Well,
I actually don't. Oh, this is embarrassing.
all right.
All right, Ro, we'll start with you. How many states are there in Australia?
Oh, I did miss one. I'm so
Oh.
dumb. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
I've gone 4 and I've listed them out.
What for?
Oh, no, hang on.
No. 4. He has Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland, and Western Australia. I'm taking
Yep.
your first answer.
No, you're taking the second one with Tasmania as 5th.
I missed Tassie as well. I put 4 too.
I think we're dumb. I actually think we're
Sen,
dumb.
how many do you have?
It's 6. Ignore my thing. But you forgot South Australia.
It is 6. New South Wales, Victoria,
true.
Queensland, Western Australia, South Australia, and
Why did I
Tasmania.
think it was Oh, that's Northern.
And there are
Territory,
2
bastards.
territories. So
Oh, there are 2 territories.
Senny
Yeah.
pointed that one out.
This is a Monday night recording. I'm blaming that.
Alrighty, next one. Another Australian-based question. Where did the first fleet first land on Australian soil?
Dude, fuck these Australian questions. As
Hey,
the TikTok comments say,
a
man.
5th grader could get this question, allegedly.
What was it? Where did who? Christopher Columbus. Where did he land?
Where did the first fleet first land on Australian soil? This is a seminal fact.
This is
Okay.
Columbus, right? Mr. Columbus?
No.
James Cook, brother.
James. Who's Columbus? What did he do? Oh, he went around the world.
He was American.
Columbus was America.
Had it around.
James Cook.
James Cook, Christopher Columbus is what you were thinking.
Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Isn't he the Harry Potter director? No, which Columbus is that?
That is also a Chris Columbus.
Christopher Columbus.
No
So,
relation though.
what was the question?
Oh my God. Where did the first fleet first land on Australian soil? Where'd they first go?
Like,
in Australia.
like what? Sydney Harbour Bridge or something? You want me to write like?
No, there's a fucking location
Is there?
that you were taught in primary school where they first landed.
Damn,
Tell me
I
that
have no idea,
location.
man. I'm just gonna put
Anyway, Sen, you go. He doesn't have it. You go, Sen.
Was it Botany Bay?
Botany Bay.
Kush, what did you
I
put?
went Pennant Hills. I don't think it's that.
Alrighty, it is Botany Bay.
Oh my God, we're on the board finally. This is actually embarrassing to put this out.
This is embarrassing. Yeah.
Alrighty, next one.
Sure.
What country is geographically closest to Australia? I.e., what is Australia's closest neighbor?
Yeah, that would be good old
Is this a
it's a
trick,
question. That's
is
what I'm
it?
thinking.
Oh, I'm
I
thinking of
kinda
2 answers
think-
right
I don't
now.
know. Fuck.
The one up top or the one down right?
Yeah, which one is it, Kush?
I'm thinking it's down right.
I've gone down right as well.
I've gone down.
All right, I'll buck the trend then. I'll go the one up
I
top.
swear to God, if it is the one up top, I'm not going to be happy.
Please be New
Ro
Zealand.
and Kush have put New Zealand. Senna's put Papua New Guinea. The answer is the old PNG.
Get out of here. This is
that's-
bullcrap.
Oh my goodness,
facts.
boy. It's not a good showing.
This-
We'll make it easy.
Did you know that?
No,
Or did
that
you
was
just,
a guess. It was one of the two, and I just took a guess.
Fair enough. Next question. What is the nearest planet to the sun?
Rowie.
Ro, what'd you put?
gone Mercury?
I went Venus.
I went Mercury as well.
Why'd you put Venus?
I don't
What's
know.
the fact?
I just in my head I thought it was Venus.
He was naming his favorite William sister.
Well, it is Mercury. Oh my goodness. All right, next question. What is the highest mountain peak in the world?
Mount Olympus from the ancient Roman times.
It's Mount Everest,
Everest.
Kush.
Thank you very much.
Ah, that's the one. That's the one.
All right.
Keep going.
Next one. Which gas is filled in balloons?
Okay, skip this one. I mean, Kush get this one.
Yeah, come on.
You know
come
this
on,
one?
Come on. Yeah. It's that one that starts with B.
Boron.
All right. What'd you put? 3, 2, 1.
The answer is helium.
Yeah, helium. If I didn't get it right,
to double check it.
Oh my God. All right.
Celebration, Kush on the board.
let's do it. That's it. That's my part of the
Bang.
game.
No, I think Kush got one more before earlier.
Nah,
You got two.
this is the first one.
Is that actually your first
This
one?
is the first
That's
one.
crazy.
Next question. Approximately how many minutes does it take sunlight to reach Earth?
Nah, how are we supposed to know this?
It's under 15 minutes.
Yeah, yep.
It's a whole number under 15.
Yeah, speed of light. What is that, bruv?
All right. Sen.
8 minutes.
I'm on -2, 6.
Yeah, I vibe that as well.
It's
vibed
8
8.
minutes. I don't know where Rose gone this.
What do you mean you vibed 8?
Sometimes you just vibe it, you know? You just feel the answer in your bones. I knew it was 8 minutes.
Alrighty, we got 2 more questions. They're worth 5 points each.
Huge.
Wait, how many are you on, Kush?
1.
How many are you on, Sen?
8.
Second last question. What branch of zoology studies insects? Is it A, nematology? Is it B, etymology? Is it C, morphology? Or D, entomology?
Big fan of the NEMS.
What was the second one?
Etymology.
The last one's the entomology. So you
And
pronounce it.
C?
Morphology.
Awful.
Morpheus. Study
Yeah.
of
Of
Matrix is the Morpheus. Lawrence
the
Fishburne.
Wachowskis. Is that who's the directors?
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Less yapping, more answers.
Sorry.
Ro, what'd you put?
I went A.
I went D.
I also went D.
It is D. It is entomology.
I want 6 points, baby.
All right, last question. Producer in my ear told me it's worth 20 points, so here we go.
Shit. Here we go.
Last question. Which is the deepest ocean in the world?
Oh, yeah.
Not multiple choice.
Yeah, boss. I
Deepest,
actually don't know.
not the
Deepest
longest.
ocean in the world. Deepest.
I can tell you the deepest point.
Yeah.
But which ocean is the Mariana Trench
Who
in?
knows?
That is the question.
Yeah.
I've gone the Pacific Ocean.
I've gone Atlantic.
Pacific.
Seni, a bastard. It is the Pacific Ocean.
Ah, there it is.
No man and gamesmanship could take it away from Seni. Well done, mate.
Well done,
Congratulations.
Hold on.
With the Olympics coming up, we thought what better way to start the tournament with some hypothetical questions. So the boys have prepared some questions revolving around the Olympics, and we're just going to try and answer them. For example, the first one we have from me is, which animal could win the most gold medals? So if we put any animal in the whole Olympic Games, they can go as many sports as they want. Who's going to come out with the most gold medals?
In my head, I went straight to the pool
Yeah.
because there's just
Yeah.
like a million events.
So many events.
So I'm thinking, heck you pick, dolphin, shark, any sort of water, put them in the 50 free, 100 free, 50 back, 100 back, 4x100 relay,
Does it work
1500.
if the fish doesn't have hands? How can they do the
Yeah,
breaststroke?
They just have
Touch
to
it.
headbutt the...
No, but how are they doing backstroke, for example?
Their fins will move in such a format.
I would back that a dolphin can maybe swim like
Upside
down.
Yeah, okay.
Speaking about the water ones, diving. Penguins in the diving. I reckon they'd make some beautiful movements in the diving arena.
That's actually not a bad shout.
Yeah.
Because penguins also swim pretty quick.
Yeah.
They do. They seem quick. But I swear, like most penguins, when they dive, it's also synchronized. So even on that aspect of the sport.
I actually forgot about the diving. Yeah.
What about the land creatures?
Oh.
Surely a cheetah in
Yeah.
like the 100-meter sprint, 200-meter sprint, 400-meter sprint.
How much distance can they cover though? If we get to, was it the 1.6?
Do you reckon they can do a 1500 meter?
Absolutely.
I think they burn.
Yeah, that's easy. I reckon they can even do the marathons.
No.
What about relays? Cheetah, leopard, jaguar,
Just cats.
And then
hyena.
snail.
No, but I think cheetahs max out at like
Couple kilometers.
5Ks.
Still,
I think they lose the 5K.
200, 400, 1500 relay. That's still 5 medals that
But
can
100
rack
meter,
up.
you're putting a cheetah in, right?
No, of course.
Yeah.
But I still think that I think there's more swimming events, to be honest.
Oh, there's still.
So we're not going
more.
any ball sports, any
Ball sport, no, there's
no coordination,
strength-based.
I will strength-based elephants. Put them in.
How are they going to do a?
Just lift it. Weightlifting.
How is an elephant going to live?
The
With the
trunk,
trunk?
mate.
Trunk, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How are they going to do a clean and jerk? You tell me. Can they get above their head?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
sure
They could.
No way.
I reckon they could.
Dude, a cheetah can only do it in 6 seconds.
Not
Do you
Only.
Yeah,
Isn't Bolt the
I
record?
thought it'd be faster. Yeah, Bolt's 9.58.
That's pretty 6 seconds.
3 seconds is a long way.
But
That's
this is
1/3 of the whole race,
This
boss.
is the fastest thing on the planet.
Yeah.
And a human is still 60% as quick as it.
That is pretty crazy.
That is
actually,
impressive
yeah.
for a human.
A Bolt versus cheetah. He's 3 seconds behind the cheetah. That's pretty crazy.
I reckon if I race Bolt, I'm going more than 3 seconds behind him.
Yeah,
So,
you definitely are.
Bolt is closer to a cheetah than I am to him. Essentially.
What's that NBA player?
Brian
Scalabrine. So we're saying swimming, and we're saying a fish that can dust all
Yeah.
I'm
the.
thinking
Maybe a penguin.
The penguin
potentially.
honestly is the go.
Penguin is a nice one. Yeah.
Fair enough.
My hypothetical. If you needed an Olympian, past or present, to save your life's on the line, and someone needs to win gold to save your life, who would that person be?
This is easy, right?
Who?
There's only like a couple of picks that you're going to choose to save your life.
You need to go for someone not necessarily won the most gold, but was so dominant that
Yeah.
you're confident they'll win.
Who are you choosing?
Peak Michael Phelps, surely, right?
Michael Phelps?
I was
Yeah.
going Phelps, dude. He was.
Yeah.
What event though?
What did he clean up with?
He's a butterfly man.
Oh, then I'm choosing him in butterfly. I don't know, is that part of this when you're being held at gunpoint? What event?
Is there a low margin of error as well? What if he pulls a muscle, mate?
No,
Is that
no,
possible?
false starting in swimming, mate. See you later. You gotta go. So Phelps, if he starts the race, probably he's gonna win. But if he false starts, it's almost all over Red Rover.
That's pretty much every sport. Though.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
you could have
was
said
about to say,
Usain Bolt if he false starts.
No, but if you're thinking Team USA, Olympics,
I was going to
basketball.
Nah, but they've
basketball.
lost a lot of times, mate. So
They don't take it
unreliable.
seriously. I swear.
They do. They have taken it seriously the last 3 or 4.
Okay.
They almost lost against South Sudan, I saw recently. Did they not?
They won by
nearly
1
did.
point.
Yeah.
So I'm not comfortable with Team USA in basketball.
I reckon I'm putting my life in Team USA basketball.
You're putting life in the dream team? The dream team saving your life?
100% 1992. Give it to me.
I can pick the roster.
Yeah.
Past or present?
Potentially.
You can pass
yeah.
the present, so
Oh.
it doesn't matter.
I thought I was in the fate of who actually wants to play for Team USA.
Either Beijing 2008 or 92 Dream Team. Surely.
All right, I've got one. If you were forced to watch one Olympic sport for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I mean, there's a lot of cheat answers I could use here.
Like,
Yeah.
what? Go on.
Football.
Soccer.
I already do that just quietly.
But then, to clarify, do you mean I'm watching only Olympic football for the rest of my life,
Yeah.
or the
Like
sport is just
under
football?
23 men's and then women's is all I can watch.
You can
No.
only watch the sport happening in the Olympics for the rest of your life. That is it. Nothing else.
I might take rugby sevens actually. Rugby sevens is pretty fun, and it only goes for 7-minute halves. So 14 minutes is a whole game.
Fair enough, right? What are you choosing?
No, but I think you get bored of that pretty quickly, no?
Yeah,
You get
I
bored of
think you're
everything
bored
really
of all
quick.
of
Yeah,
these.
that's
Yeah,
true. Honestly, I'm choosing the golf.
golf.
Just let me
The
sit there.
low.
Because at least one, because you say rugby sevens, right? It's 14-minute games, whatever. But then, the game's finished and you got to watch another one. And it's actually more annoying to start and stop and watch another one. I'm thinking golf, really long time. You sit there.
Just one session.
Yeah, one session. It's like Test cricket. You just sit there, have it, washing over you in and out as you go through the house as it goes about your day. It's
What
so
about
bad.
What about tennis?
Tennis.
Surely
is not
tennis
bad.
is up there because it's the same as normal tennis.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually good. And you get doubles as well.
And there's
mixed doubles,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, if I'm going to choose a sport, I actually, not that I've gotten into this recently, I've seen a lot of talks about this sport. Have you guys seen curling?
Yeah, I have seen curling.
Isn't that Winter Olympics?
Oh, yeah, well, still, I'm counting Olympics overall. If you want to
Yeah,
choose
okay,
Paralympics
fine,
as well, whatever. But Winter Olympics curling? Oh, mate, that is an intense sport. Holy
Is it?
shit. Yeah.
The sweeping?
When they start
It's-
rubbing
yeah.
the-
Yeah, the floor. It's actually so intense. It's an actual skill, the way they have to roll it. And then you've got like these two people just constantly scrubbing like it's the world's end at Westfield over there in the court.
I've never heard a man so passionate about curling that knows so little
So
about
there's
curling.
nothing about it. None of
No.
the terminology.
No, I don't know the terminology, but like you literally just roll the thing so it gets to the target.
My point exactly.
Hey, did you see the TikTok of the guy like pranking his girlfriend, trying to show her that squirrels were curling and that was a sport that squirrels play? Is that the TikTok that you saw?
No, I didn't see that one. I just saw like multiple clips of like it's also a really vocal sport. Like everyone's just screaming. That's
Are
all.
they?
Yes, they're
Top
just
10
screaming.
What's the top 10 most coldest moments in curling?
There was this
Doing highlights?
95 Norwegian like woman who like cleaned up.
Oh, really?
Like it was amazing. She was like screaming like I don't know what she was saying, but like
Give us summer bug. I don't care about winter. Winter's a Mickey Mouse Olympics.
I saw curling. Man, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of curling.
Surely
Tots.
Olympic basketball is up there as well. Shorter 3-point line. They're very
FIBA
lenient,
rules. I don't like the FIBA rules.
lenient
mate.
with the fouls. You can goaltend. There's no 3 seconds in the key violation.
different
Wowee.
ball.
Different ball.
Wait, what? This doesn't sound like it. Why is NBA so much different to FIDE?
Yeah, how can you goaltend?
FIBA.
What?
FIBA.
FIBA.
It's because the NBA just changed their rules to make it more entertaining, essentially. So they, in essence, defense is much harder in the NBA because there's more rules around it. So they're going to score more points in the NBA.
So the real sport is actually like the real rules, the original rules are the Olympics.
Is how the
FIBA.
Europeans play it, which
Yeah.
is FIBA
Oh,
rules.
wow, I
That's
didn't
why
know that.
people like Luka Doncic who've played EuroLeague and NBA say it's easier to score in the NBA
Wow.
because everyone's just out. There's
I don't
no
know if I'm
one.
a fan of this from the NBA.
You're going to watch EuroLeague now.
Yeah, I think I might stick to
What
the
are the scores in the EuroLeague? Because NBA, you're looking at like 120.
Probably
high.
80, 90.
I think they still sit around the 80s
Sub
and
100.
90s.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's acting as if like the extra 20 points is a massive difference.
No, but it changes the whole way you
is.
play the game.
Yeah.
really.
Because you know how nowadays everyone just camps the 3-point
Just-
line.
Yeah.
Pounds 3-pointers.
You don't
They
really do that in EuroLeague. It's more of a team sport. You know, NBA as well, it's just isolation. It's just LeBron James sizing up one guy and scoring on him.
NBA's FIBA, European League, more team passing.
More
Yeah.
team. Yeah.
Oh,
That's why the US is struggling, South Sudan, etc.
Oh,
Because it's a different
wow.
style of play.
That's why the European teams do pretty well, like Spain, France, Argentina.
I might tune in for.
They don't have any
this year's-
superstars, but they just somehow play well together.
What's your answer, Manu?
I'm still picking the football, man. Even if it's under 23s, I'll watch some gems. If you go back to the under 23 rosters from like 10, 20 years ago, you're going to see a lot of gem plays in there. So I can still watch some of the star players. Just feed us.
Any Australian stars we should be looking out for in this Olympics? Under 23s?
I don't think Australia qualified.
Didn't qualify.
Yeah.
What?
Not in the men's at least.
No,
in the
no,
women's they
qualified.
did, but
the
not
men's didn't qualify.
Nope.
That's a disgrace. Seriously.
Yeah, they didn't qualify.
Oh wow.
Great.
The Ollie Roos on in, boss.
That's actually a massive.
Do the
dampener.
Matildas have a chance, by the way? Like, how are they looking?
They got the group of death. They're with Germany and the US.
Sam Kerr is out with
And Sam Kerr's not
ACL,
playing.
I think.
So you reckon out immediately, Australia?
They'll do well to make the elimination rounds.
Okay.
It'll be tough.
Watch
It'll be
this
tough.
space.
All right, my one is: which sport would you need the least amount of training time to qualify for the Olympics, and how long would you need?
I feel like anything to do with stamina, anything that has like a stamina-based sport, can't. I'm not gonna.
Don't even bother.
Don't even bother. I think the ones that I'm going to be more inclined to do are the shooting ones, like archery or shooting. Like that's also a sport, I'm pretty sure. Because I feel like the training time for that and the skills required are less than what you need for stamina based.
Let me quickly read the entire list of sports and let me see what you think.
Okay.
Archery, gymnastics, swimming, athletics, badminton, basketball, volleyball, boxing, break dancing, canoe, slalom, cycling. There's like 6 different variations of cycling, diving, equestrian, fencing, football, golf, handball, hockey, judo, pentathlon, rhythmic gymnastics, rowing, rugby sevens, sailing, shooting, skateboarding, climbing, surfing, swimming, table tennis, taekwondo, tennis, triathlon, trampoline, volleyball, water polo, weightlifting, wrestling.
Damn.
Was one of them called trampoline?
One of them is literally called trampoline.
What is that?
It's gymnastics, but
Oh,
just on a
Just do
trampoline.
flips in the air.
Some
and
geese
stuff.
in the backyard.
Out of that, I'm still comfortable with archery and shooting. Those two are the ones I think I'll be going with.
But how the fuck is breakdancing a sport?
Who's judging it? Is it like
Great question.
Justice Crew?
Jabberwockies.
Did they get them in?
What a spin in the face to actual sports like cricket that can't get a go at the Olympics. But anyway, that's what I'm digressing.
I remember in year 6, the only time I qualified for zone athletics was for shot put. Not because I was good. It's because 2 people tried out for 3 spots. So I was guaranteed. So I'm thinking, which sport has the least amount of people doing it? Because I think I'm cooked in all of them, right?
Surely it's the newer ones then, like
Breakdancing, you reckon?
Skateboarding.
Nah, skateboarding, bro. Kids are absolute weapons at
Yeah.
skateboarding. Like they're literally like 9 years old, 10 years old, and they're winning gold in the Olympics. You actually have no chance because the kids have much lower center of gravity, and so they can do these crazy tricks.
Wasn't it that Australian kid won at Tokyo? He was like 15 or 16 and he won gold.
Jeez.
What a surfing.
Nah, sack all that
Nah.
stuff. These are things that people grow up with. They're athletic. There's absolutely no
Breakdancing?
chance. Nah, even that. My
So
hips
there's
don't
no
move
sport
that.
really.
No, there's plenty of sports. For example, I looked into this very question because I was like, I had this phase where I just wanted to go to the Olympics. That phase was like
As
3
we all
years
do.
ago. And I looked into this, and I think equestrian is your best bet.
Why?
Getting
Because
into
it's
the
all the
Olympics.
horse, right? But you have to train the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly the horse, but you can pay a trainer. You get money. You pay the best trainer in the
No,
world.
there's
You sort
chemistry.
it out.
There's got to be a green line between you and the horse.
No, of course there's got to be chemistry.
Bro, this
between
is
you
like
and
the
horse.
second FIFA Ultimate Team joke you've made in like 3 weeks, bro. This is crazy.
So equestrian is one. Genuinely, I think you have because like again, like Manu said, how many people do you know care about equestrian? Or
Have
who are
access to a horse,
Yeah.
let alone.
So if you have a little bit of funding, genuinely, you probably could make the equestrian team. And the Olympic guy said, the report that I read is you can go from literally no experience to Olympian in like 6 or 7 years.
So I could technically qualify Brisbane 2032.
That was my goal.
Really?
That was actually my goal.
Can we get you there?
No, because they don't have. You want to buy a horse for me or what?
Yeah. the critical
So in the
banter.
description, we have a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Wait, that could actually be on that.
A TCB horse.
Getting
He's
to
in
the
the
question.
Olympics.
It'll take us 7 years just to get him a horse, let alone get him in the
that's true,
Olympics,
yeah.
mate.
But the question is kind of boring, right? So sack that off. Honestly, handball might be a decent shout potentially.
I thought
European
as well.
handball.
Yeah, like Australians, I feel like competition is low. I would obviously
even have
need
a
to
team?
train.
Surely
I'm not
we
sure.
Let me look that
Probably
up.
not.
While you guys talk, let me look that
Handball
up.
feels also like if you didn't make basketball or like hockey,
You got a
you
handball?
do handball because like the motor skills aren't that advanced.
Oh, but some of the highlights look crazy, dude. The amount of
Like
spin they
spinning
get
the
on the ball.
ball,
They do like when they jump, they put 5 fakes on the goalkeeper before throwing it. Dude.
It's again very stamina based, so like it requires a lot of.
So you want to be just a couple goes and call it a day.
That's why I did a bit of archery, man. I did that at U6 camp, man.
I did that on
Maybe
Wii Sports Resort. That was
Yeah,
not
shooting
bad at
as
it.
well. Like I don't know.
I feel like shooting is a good up because who takes it competitively?
No, dude, shooting is insane.
Yeah.
It's actually insane. Have you seen the scoring system for shooting? It's like the size of like a 5-cent piece is a bullseye from however 100 meters back or whatever. And if you get it like 1 millimeter off, it's like, oh, you get 9.6 points. And everyone is just like bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. Like, I don't think there is any way, even if you train for shooting, there is like literally zero chance.
Australia has a handball team. They've only qualified once.
Damn.
At the Sydney 2000 Olympics, where they auto-qualified.
Oh, so this, even if I tried for the handball team and trained for it,
You have to qualify
I probably
for
won't
it.
even, we
Yeah.
probably won't even make it.
Yeah, you got to depend on all the other geezers doing
So
it.
equestrian really is the gold standard.
That's my answer. And if people want to fund me to get to Brisbane, mate, I will be happy to go. I would prefer going overseas for the Olympics, to be honest. So whatever's the one after that.
Right, next question. How much of a head start would you need to beat Usain Bolt at the 200 meters? So you can take this either if you want a distance head start or if you need to do the whole 200 and you get a couple seconds. More than a couple seconds, actually, is what I'll need.
Anyone ran a 200 meters timed recently?
I didn't even bother to run that in high school, bro.
School either.
I either didn't go to athletics or I walked.
The
I think the record is 1919 or something.
19.19 is the record.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think I ran it in high school. My last recorded time of 28 of seconds or something like that. 29 maybe.
That's
something.
not bad.
So I'll need a 10-second head. But he's not going to break the record every time.
So you need a 100-meter head start on him.
Oh, we need 100-meter heads. And then it's like touch and go. You know what I mean?
I would I think I would need at least 100 to at least 150.
I think I'm going towards
I think
150, dude.
180, 190 for me to be on
Nah,
the
but
safe
where's
side.
the fun in that? You want to have a bit of
Nah,
a
then
thrill
I'll turn
about
around and just go emote on him. That's what I'll do.
What, you start doing give him the L.
The default
No, you
dance.
just do what he did when he would have ran I think he ran in 9.69 in Beijing, like 40 meters before the finish. He just turned around, like pumping his chest, like
That's
showboating
cold,
for these
bro.
boys.
That is cold.
But imagine winning a gold medal by that much that you got time to just kick back. I think I watched a YouTube video. I think if he had ran that race at 100% and he didn't do all the showboating, he would have ran like a 9.5 or just under,
Crazy.
Damn.
which is
But
kind of nuts.
I don't want a standing start though. So I want to run at least 50 meters, get to about the 70-meter mark of the 100-meter, and then he can start running. Because if it's off a standing start, I reckon he's got me as well.
You slow off the
I'm a
mark,
slow
you
off the
reckon?
mark, I think.
Ah.
I need the momentum.
That's fair. That's fair. But you want it to be like very close, right? You want it to be like
Do you want a photo finish?
That would be nice.
That would be
be
nice.
pretty nice. And maybe I need someone in front of me as well.
Imagine that
Little-
photo. Both your heads are going down. It's Usain Bolt's right behind you, bro.
I need like a little slipstream as well, so someone to come running in front of me as well to break the wind.
Hamish and Andy did one of my favorite series like of all time, where they put themselves up against like Patty Mills in basketball 3-point shots, but they gave themselves like some sort of disadvantage, like what Manu's saying. And so I think that would honestly be a really fun series. Like they did long jump, but they got like a couple meters head start, or they got a minute to shoot threes, and Patty got like 20 seconds, stuff like that. Oh, I just
Could be fun. Could be very
I
fun.
would love if you're an athlete,
Yeah,
you know, professional.
James McCabe actually.
And you're listening to this episode.
One day we'll explain that.
And if you want to get involved, please, mate, reach out. I would love to do this series.
So every time we mentioned his name, which is like 4 or 5 times, we haven't explained
We would
it.
say James McCabe, we would all laugh and then just move on. I like that we've never explained it.
It's
It's kind of funny.
They're just like, oh, this weird association with James McCabe. I'll never know. Next hypothetical. If you could beat an Olympic athlete in any sport, what would it be and why? So it doesn't have to be their chosen sport, right? It has to be you versus an athlete in a different sport. Who are you beating?
Am I still with my current abilities?
Yeah, kind of.
I don't think I'm beating any athlete in any sport.
I think you're bashing Mo Farah in a boxing match, to be perfectly honest. You know what I mean? Elliot Kipchoge is getting knocked out.
Oh,
by
then
you.
yeah, I'm choosing that 15-year-old skateboarder kid from Australia.
In
And
what
I'm
sport?
pounding him in boxing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you choose one athlete from a sport and then move them to a sport completely unrelated where you're both on an even playing field.
Or you have an advantage, maybe. Like,
I don't think you'd ever have an advantage.
for example, did you see Novak Djokovic trying to hit a cricket ball?
He was
in that-
actually all right.
No,
to be
he was
honest.
terrible.
Was it? I saw. Was that with him and Steve Smith?
Yeah, him and Steve Smith.
I thought it was okay.
No, the first couple of balls he was missing, and then Steve Smith literally had to dolly it up so he could hit it into the
okay,
crowd.
Right.
So
I knew
There are
someone from
sports.
like equestrian.
Yeah.
Moving to,
Boxing
like,
as well.
Boxing or archery. Just moving completely unrelated.
I'm getting the heaviest weightlifter and I'm going 100 meters.
Yeah, that's another option.
Yeah.
Whoever that
that's
is,
true.
I'm smacking you 100 meters, mate.
do you reckon? Oh, but I'd be worried about the weightlifter going 100 meters.
But I'm going to make sure what he lifts is not leg based.
Okay.
Some sort of upper body focus where that's all his weight. His legs are untrained.
Yeah, nothing.
But he's so heavy that he can't move.
Yeah, or you just get you just find someone who can't swim really, and then
Yeah,
just
exactly.
go.
But I
some
can't
50.
swim.
Surely you just take everyone from equestrian and put them into any other sport.
I
It's
feel
like it's
like
all horse based.
No, I know, but they could just still be natural athletes.
The
you know what I mean?
jockeys.
Nah, they're probably tiny if they're jockeys as well.
So
They're probably
box
short.
them, bash them.
Or even sprint. I reckon I could out sprint them.
I feel like some of them are nifty.
They might be. They might
Or
be
like
level.
shot put. Yeah, something where they don't have any upper body
Yeah.
strength.
All right, I've got one. If you were to choose a game from your school and it had to be made into an Olympic game, what would it be?
Oh, so many.
My
Bull
mind
rush.
goes straight to Australian handball.
Yeah. The four square
Four
handball.
square handball?
Yeah.
Because all these other sports were a bit of fun, but this was the most competitive sport. I think it'll bring the Olympics. It brought the Olympic spirit into me.
It was
during school.
very competitive, man. You also have doubles as well. You can do it in doubles, singles.
You can do whatever.
Mixed if you really want.
My mum into that as well, but I thought that was the obvious answer. Do you remember playing wall ball?
Oh, a variation.
What was that
of-
again?
Yeah.
Wall ball. I'm trying to remember what this was, but I just remember pegging balls.
It was like squash plus
It's
handball.
squash. It's literally squash and handball put together.
Yeah.
No, but there was people on the wall, and I think the aim was to try and peg it at them. Was it?
No,
not?
Okay,
bro,
that's not
you're
the
playing a
wall ball.
different
No,
game.
I know that game.
What's that game?
That's different.
That's
though.
poison ball, isn't it? Or
No.
I
That's
remember.
wall ball.
You peg it, and it's sort of like a variation
and if
of
they
dodgeball.
catch it,
Yeah. No, if you drop it, then you go to the wall. Then you have to
Yes.
catch it to get back out there.
yes,
Yeah.
On the
yes,
full.
yes.
But like people were trying to have some fucking peg at you. I
Yeah.
remember that.
I do remember that.
I don't know the name of the game, but I remember. Yeah, that was another variation.
So
of,
what's wall ball?
Wall ball
then?
is like what Kush said. It's squash but handball.
Yeah, you just play. It's
you
You
just
play
bouncing it
handball
off the
against the
wall.
wall.
Oh no, sack that one off. I'm thinking the one where there's the blokes on the wall lined up like 10
You
pins.
just want to
and you're
maim people.
and you're just fanging at them.
Well, like red ass type vibe.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it is. It is.
that was a fun game.
Do you
though,
not remember? Do you remember this?
Yes,
I remember,
just explained it
I remember
to
what
you.
Kush was
Yeah.
saying. What I
Is that
played.
the same game? That we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
but I don't think there was.
I
I,
don't
think
know-
it was
I don't know
more
there's a
like
name to it.
dodging. It wasn't catching.
No, if you caught it, you could get back out. So you
Yeah,
could join
correct.
ranks and start pegging the.
So you're meant to dodge it, but if you can catch it, then you're off the wall.
Maybe everyone except one starts on the wall and then they come as they get caught.
But like for me, there are like a couple of old high school games. Not high school, actually, primary school. Do you remember like what's the time, Mr. Wolf? Do you remember that game?
Isn't that just red
Oh,
light, green
yeah,
light?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, chuck that in the Olympics. Games
That's a
like
good
that.
idea.
Squid Games, dude.
No, I'm
Yeah.
thinking like Bull Rush. Like,
Bull-
that
I was
was
gonna
good
say
fun.
Bull Rush.
Tunnel ball, those sort of, that
Yeah.
ilk.
Nah, Bull Rush was good fun. I reckon Bull Rush, or the other one I was thinking was 10-pin bowling. Surely that should be in the Olympics.
How is that a high school sport?
Well, I took it as any sport, really.
Sen just played it a lot in
Pete
high
Weber.
school.
That would be fun in the Olympics, but like surely at that skill level, everyone's just getting a strike, right?
Yeah, everyone's just getting 300.
Yeah. yeah.
Give me a top 3 high school sports that you played in. Right, you got your
Handball is definitely there.
handball's
Handball's
definitely
number
there,
one.
without a doubt in my mind. I was partial to a bit of captain ball. I'll say that much.
I don't know what Captain
I
Ball
don't
is.
know what that is.
No,
No.
it's like the one where you throw it and then there's like people in a line and you throw it to the first person, they throw it back to you, then they duck, and then you get the next person.
Oh,
No, I didn't know that had a name, but I know what you're talking
I
about.
have no
Captain
idea what
Ball?
you're talking about. There was
Anyone a
one-
fan of Nukem Ball?
Nukem
By any
Ball.
chance?
Nukem Ball was that volleyball?
It's volleyball, but you could catch it, essentially.
Oh.
I was a big fan of that in year 4 and 5.
Was
I
that
believe.
Roger rules or not Roger rules?
Just reference.
What were you
a
going
random
to say, Kush?
High school teacher.
I remember a game. There's so many games that I bet different schools.
Does
play.
Yu-Gi-Oh count?
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Olympics.
I did that a lot at
Wild.
school.
well, there's probably a Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship, which
Yeah,
is
but
probably-
Olympics. Olympian.
There was this game we used to play on the. You're on opposite sides of the quad, and there's a basketball court on, like a basketball ring on each side.
Is that just called a basketball court?
No.
You're just playing basketball?
No. It's way longer than a basketball court.
Yeah.
It was like 2 basically, but that's how big the quad was. And you'd have 2 teams on each side, and you'd have a tennis ball, and you'd peg it to the other side.
Mm.
And if you got it into the hoop, it'd be like 50 points. If you hit the backboard, it was like darts, but on the actual basketball court.
That's actually a lot of fun. We never play that because I feel like
never heard of that.
Yeah, but that's
so
interesting because that's like a game just that comes about based on like your school's, facilities.
Yeah, literally, because we didn't want to play full game basketball, so we just started hurling tennis balls all the way to the other side.
Yeah, it's like at the party today or like on Saturday. First of all, we got the guy Yu-Gi-Oh cards for his birthday.
Beautiful.
So he maybe he's making a push to the Olympics. And then we played walking NFL, essentially, is what it was.
Kush, we went to a party.
Yeah, I don't know
And
if
we
I want
were-
to tell this story.
We were so antisocial. Us 3 and Glade went outside in the dark and played walking NFL away from everyone else.
The rest of the party was inside in the warm,
It was 10
socializing and
degrees.
drinking.
And we were playing walking NFL.
You know
and
what
touch
the
footy.
worst part is, Kush? This wasn't 10 minutes. We were there for an hour. We were there for a fucking hour.
What the hell is walking NFL?
It's actually a lot
What
of
do
fun.
you think it is,
It's actually
mate?
a lot of fun.
What, you just walk into each other?
So there's one guy at the ball
Yeah.
and there's 2 guys. So there's one guy with the ball who's the quarterback,
Yeah.
trying to throw it to his attacker. Then there's one guy defending. And the only way that you can you just have to walk and try to lose the defender.
You have to
by,
juke them.
Juking them, yeah.
So it's not about speed or sprinting or anything. It's just
for an
dummy
hour?
maneuver.
It's all about head faking.
no,
Plus
sorry.
various other games.
We changed sports halfway through. We did walking touch footy, then we did walking basketball with a footy ball.
Yeah, we played basketball with the footy ball for a bit.
Christ, dude.
So yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Sounds fun.
But they have already done 3v3 basketball in the Olympics. I mean, that's already a high school game.
Just decide, you know what I want? I want one-on-one basketball.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Just get the best players against each other, one-on-one street rules.
Who's winning
Wow.
that in the NBA?
Kevin Durant.
KD?
1-on-1.
KD's winning.
Yeah.
Do we think esports?
Or Wembenyama, maybe.
Kevin Durant's more skilled.
Yeah.
Esport, I swear they said they were going to add that in.
Do we think esports should be in the Olympics?
I reckon it one day will
Is
be.
esports sport?
No.
Yes.
Yes, it is. It's a sport. It's in the title.
So you're an athlete technically if you play esports.
I don't know if you're an athlete, but
If it's a sport,
You're a
you must be an athlete
well,
then.
you can be a sportian or whatever the other term is. But
I think you're an athlete if you play esports. Those guys are pretty pro.
crazy.
I literally watched a documentary last night to fall asleep. It was on the
Great documentary then.
it was the world record of Osu. Have you heard of that game? Don't
No.
worry about it. Basically, it's speed game and stuff like that, rhythm game.
you do have to have an enormous what is it? Cognitive skills? For
Yeah, esportsmen.
Isn't it just reactions?
Sports, they peak at like 18
Yeah.
because that's when your reflexes are at the
the
best and your
quickest.
motor skills are also
Yeah.
at its best. After like 21, I think you're past your prime.
There'll be a time where we'll see Fortnite, the Olympics.
Who's winning that?
Right now, I have no idea. I just got
Didn't
no-
Bronny win like the Call of Duty NBA tournament or some shit?
Did he?
What the fuck?
Like
This
NBA
guy will do
players-
NBA tournament,
NBA
bro.
players just played Call of Duty and he won. No, but it's actual tournament.
This guy will do anything but play basketball, I swear to God.
He's
Actually, no, he scored 13 points the other day against the
Exactly.
Celtics.
Oh.
Exactly.
You
Off
said
fi-
he was averaging 3
Off
points a
5
game.
of 10 shooting as well.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
But this is
Not
also
bad at all.
summer league, by the way. It's
Yeah.
just
That's
no.
still, you said he was averaging like 2-3 points a game.
He was up until that point.
Wow, hey.
So
funny.
wait, was LeBron playing as well?
No.
Okay.
He's
No,
Olympics, bro.
no NBA players are there.
Right. Okay.
It's like
actually
out
the
of
bums of
contract
the bums.
players, rookies.
But is this a real season that's happening?
No,
right
no,
now?
it's just preseason.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. We'll see in the season when everyone's actually they care about.
He
what
won't get it
happens.
that many minutes to score 13 points. All right, moving on to the last question for today. Do you boys think that every event should have an average Joe in it, like an Eric the Eel?
Eric the Eel was an inspiration, Sen. He was on Average Joe.
For those that don't know, someone
Eric the Eel was a Equatorial Guinea swimmer at the 2000 Olympics at the 100-meter freestyle. The winner, the eventual winner, Peter van Hugenband from Netherlands, did
Just edging out Grant Hackett, I believe.
he won the 100 meters. I think he did maybe fact check me on this, maybe 28 seconds to do 100 meters. Does that sound about right, Ro?
Maybe. I have no idea swimming.
Eric the
records.
Eel did it in 1 minute and 57 seconds. And he won his heat though, because the other two people false started. So they jumped into the pool. And so he still ended up doing the heat anyway. And it took him 2 minutes to do 100 meters. So everyone's like, after that, like, wow, an average Joe versus these subhumans, you know? what a time to be alive.
It would be nice to have that comparison there. I think it'd make the sports a bit more human. You know.
I'm going to give it a strong yes. Because, for example, let's say we watch the football, right? If you watch it with some people, you're always going to have one or two people like, oh, fuck, I could be in the team. I could play in this league. I could make the team. So let's put, I don't know, Kelville United fucking 18 ones in the Olympics and let's see how they do against like Argentina under 23s. Humble everyone at home being like, anyone can do this.
I wouldn't even say 18 ones, man. I'd say 18 threes potentially for the average.
Or us.
Yeah, or us. You know, all age, what are we?
Five.
5s.
Do you reckon you'd even score a goal? Like, let's say your team right now against, you know, the under 23.
There is, Kush, there could
How
be,
we do depends on how much mercy they give us.
No,
Yeah.
but even then, if they give us as much mercy in the world, we're not scoring a goal. We can barely score a goal against some of the teams in our comp.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I actually don't want to see any average people in it. I want to see the best of the best go up against each other. If I wanted to see average sport, yeah, I'd just go watch some park footy or something.
It does take away from the
the
charm.
prestige.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think just one, dude. Just one barometer just to humble everyone.
But
I
then
think
if every sport has that one barometer, then does that become a little bit...
It's also kind of disrespectful to the barometer, isn't it?
No, but then let's say Roe wants to be in the Olympics just to be in the Olympics.
So it's a make-a-wish kind of thing.
yeah,
I
maybe.
love that.
That actually would be not a bad idea.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they just do a little lottery system and then
Yeah.
you've got some kid, you know, going up against his heroes, going up against the Noah Lyles of the world.
It's actually not a bad
It's actually
shout.
not a bad idea.
But then again, it's like, I mean, if it's like Eric the Eel, it just becomes a farce. Do you know what I mean? Because
it's sad.
some bloke, they've finished the race in 28 seconds and then the broadcast has got to wait another minute and a half for this average show to finish.
They
Next
go
race
to
is
ads. They go to ads, and then he's still.
He's still like flailing away in the pool. I think I'm a yes on this one, but I can see the argument that let's keep it pristine.
I
Let's
think you
keep
want to
high
keep
level.
it, yeah. Keep it segregated.
Maybe a hologram. You know, when
like Tupac.
yeah, like
Like Mario Kart, where you race against yourself.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, like the 100 meters is a hologram of I don't know the average human time.
Oh, you can see. Oh, yeah, okay.
Or like a
That
line
would
or
be
something.
cool.
I don't know. So it's not dehumanizing to whoever they,
Yeah, because they have
whoever they
lines
put
for
in.
like the
World
world
record.
record, Olympic record, and then you have the average human speed.
that would be crazy, dude.
That would be good, actually.
But then I think even then, I think the problem with this, right, is I just imagine if I would look at an average show on TV in the Olympics and I'd just be like, I'm better than this guy. Then I'd be like, who is this clown? Like, get me in there.
No, but I think that's the point, though. Like, you go in there, this average is going to be absolutely demolished, no matter what.
But the average Joe should be like a cult hero. Like he's the regional winner of some local competition.
Yeah, I think that would
Like
be nice.
some merit to it. So someone that you would be like, fuck, this guy's better than me.
Yeah.
But when you actually scale out, it's getting pumped, dude. That's why I said put like 18 ones. Because like they're a good team.
Yeah. Okay,
But
I
then
like
they're
that.
getting pumped 100-0 by like whatever country.
I like that. I'll be in favor of that.
Yeah.
I don't want some you know,
Some
Joe
schmuck.
Blogs.
So someone who
looking
actually
guy.
has some sort of credibility.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can live with that. Alrighty, that's the end of the questions. Wow, we a lot of Olympic content here for 1 week only. Wowee, what an episode. What's this now, Kush? 3 more to go?
Three more to go. I'll be taking a little bit of a break. I won't be in the next episode, but I will return after.
Where are you
My
going?
episodes.
Interrogation.
That's to get a new outfit.
Yeah, I might get some new beanies, some new hats. You
I
know.
thought you promised that you'll be on every
Yeah.
episode. What happened to that? Short lived.
Yeah, I had to change that up. So that promise has been redacted. I will cut it. From
Took 1 week.
Yeah.
Took 1 week, Kush.
Don't worry, I'm here for all the other episodes, which I think is important.
Oh, that's going to get redacted soon as well.
Got to get down to business next week. All right. You can find the rest of our business on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Check us out on YouTube. And of course, give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok, and we'll see you next week.